Welcome to our channel. I'm CC.
And I'm Caspar. We love going on adventures to see what we can discover.
We will do reviews on travel.
Please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be updated on our next video, wherever that may be.
Langford Park is located just out of Jarrahdale. And as we zoom in, showing the location of where it is. Caspar, I see that there's a plaque here on the rock. Would you like to tell us what it says, Caspar?
Yes, it actually says a little bit about Langford Park. Langford Park was opened in February 1975. It is the site of Alcoa, first bauxite mine in Western Australia. Langford Park was named after James N. Langford, who was the first manager of mines for Alcoa of Australia Limited, 1961 to 1972. And I've also noticed there's a little plaque around on this side as well. This one is very nice looking. It's called the Jarrahdale Mine. This site of Alcoa's first bauxite mine in Western Australia. The Jarrahdale Mine was operational from 1963 to 1998, during which time over 160 million tonnes of ore was mined. Whoa, that's a lot of ore.
How much ore did you say?
160 million tonnes.
Whoa.
The ore from this mine was transported by rail to Alcoa's Kwinana Alumina refinery. Rehabilitation of the site was completed in 2001. In September 2007, Alcoa was awarded the prestigious Golden Gecko Award from the state government for demonstrating environmental excellence in the closure, decommissioning and the rehabilitation of the Jarrahdale mine, comprising of 4,090 hectares of the land. This plaque commemorates all of the people who contributed to the success and achievements of the mine and rehabilitation.
Thank you, Caspar. And just over near the plaques we have a little gazebo talking about the Jarrah trees, the life under about the root system of the Jarrah trees. The Darling Range, and talking about the rehabilitating mine sites. As Caspar was saying earlier, it's a lovely spot where you can hear the sounds of the trees and the insects in the ground. And as we were saying earlier, lovely picnic area with picnic tables. Barbecue facilities are also available in this area. Would be an ideal spot to come down most times of the year. Lovely shaded. For those of you who are into mountain biking, there is information about a mountain bike trail that you can do. as we go around here.
This is in the Langford Park picnic area. Lovely little spot. Picnic, lots of picnic tables and gas barbecues. There are walk trails around this area, so if you like your bushwalking, highly recommend this one, as it's lovely and peaceful and things. These trails that lead from here are the Ken Jones Loop, which is a 1 hour return. Or we've got the Tallow Wood Loop, which is a 15-minute return. Just walking through the tall wood trees. There's some kind of little cubby that someone has made. Very much bush surrounds. As you can hear the birds singing. I guess it'll be lovely in the spring when we have the wildflowers out, or even in the autumn when the leaves drop. And there we have a cyclist, which goes to show that it must be a good spot, good trail for cycling as well. Here's a little information on the Ken Jones walk trail. Forester Ken Jones developing substantial rehabilitation. In a career that spanned 37 years, Ken Jones worked throughout the Jarrah forest areas, from the Shannon River in the south of Gleneagle in the north of the former forest. He worked for Alcoa as well. I won't read all the plaque. Ken retired in December of 1985, having developed substantial rehabilitation techniques for mines that set the standards for today. This is just a little bit of a map here on the walk trails. Just says down here that it's information available, toilets, picnic, barbecues, drinking water, even a playground somewhere along the one. There, the wheelchair and pram trail, 15 minutes of that one. Langford Park, which it commences in one of the oldest rehabilitation sites that used tallow wood, and then meanders into native Jarrah forest to give you a comparison with the original native forest. You then walk through more examples of early rehabilitation work, this time using sugar gum and tallow wood. From here the trail wanders into dense native species, regrowth of Jarrah and Murray, demonstrating recent direct seeding technique. And this is a little bit of information about the tallow wood walk trail. About the tallow wood tree, Eucalyptus microcois, not very good at these pronunciations of what the trees are, their bol, not really, their biosecurity or rehabilitation name, whatever it might be. The tallow wood is a native of Queensland and northern New South Wales. It is The only member of this classification and is not closely related to any other species. It can grow to a height of 50 metres. Just going up there to see 50 metres, whoa. Up down the southwest though, we do have some that grow a lot taller. The bark is rough and reddish brown in colour. The leaves are colorous, which means the top of the leaf is darker than the underside. The flower is a creamy white shade. The fruit has a unique funnel-shaped nut. For growth, it requires sun, acid soil, gravel or sandy loam, and annual rainfall to 1,000 millimetres per annum.
Here's a bit more of the look of the picnic area. More tables. A couple of more barbecue facilities. Though just thinking, I would exceed caution when using this area, for there could be snakes possibly in the area. Hey Caspar, what have you discovered so far?
I've just discovered some little plaques there. Very interesting information about these trees.
Shall we see your video about that?
Oh, you certainly can see my video about that.
Located near the historic Jarrahdale post office, we have the Jarrahdale Tavern, which would be an ideal place for a meal if passing through. And as we go for a little walk down here, we have the Heritage Precinct.